So, next, we have... I feel like there are a lot of people that, if they know of customs, they're good. If they know, like, characters that don't have custom moves that are, currently unused, you're probably aware of, like, basically Hellfire Scorpion, right? Like, Flame moves Scorpion. So you have Hellflame, which is like a pseudo projectile. You can throw it at different ranges. You can throw it far. You can throw it medium. Does it have just those three? I think it's just 3 ranges. Yeah, so you throw it close, medium, far. It's a decent projectile for what it is. You know, it's pretty small, but it's a mid, so it is what it is. And it can be amplified to make it explode, which does give you combo potential if it does hit. As again, I don't have the. There you go. You can pick up from it. So let me just try a spear. Let me try it. Let me try medium. Try close. I'll do close on that. Bat. I mean, you saw it pick up. You know what it is. You know it does. This move I've never used. I'm determined. Hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. I'm stubborn. I will find it. Back 1-4? Oh, back 1-4 fireball. Hey, there you go. Stream chat coming to the rescue again. Ah, there you go. Back 2. Does that work? Hang on. I will get it. Hey, there you go. Nice. Cool. Stream chat to the rescue. But no, so Hellflame is like a pseudo projectile. As you can see, it does have quite a delay to it. So when you're, I don't know if you could do it in pressure. We'll check what it is on block. I believe the amplified version is safe. I don't remember for sure, but we'll find out. Make you auto block. Right. So that's minus, absolutely not. That's minus 17. Minus 13. I think, is it the further ones are safe? I remember seeing this like literally during the beta days. So I don't know if it's changed, but I think it's like the further away it hits, the more safe it will be. Okay, so it's always at minus 13. Let's go for a range. Okay, minus 8. That might be what I'm vaguely remembering. So it's basically always going to be minus in some way, so it's not something you'll throw in point blank. I think if you want to catch people mashing, there could be potential to, like, throwing it out. Cloud Scorpion says, adds 2 forward 3 stagger, because if you make them counter poke after forward 3 and you do this, it would chew up the button. Okay, I can see that happening. That's really cool. And again, it's a 1-slot move, so it's not the heaviest investment. You can, like, throw this with just about anything, really. Like, the main thing I'm seeing Scorpion players say is a lot of Scorpion players are going to want to run the teleport cancel. Excuse me. And just whatever else. So teleport cancel plus whatever. Because remember, again, Reborn Scorpion is teleport cancel plus air throw. So a lot of Scorpion players will see air throw as quite expendable. You know, it's something they can absolutely swap. So if you want teleport cancel and this, or teleport cancel and spear buff, teleport cancel and neutral jump punch to give you a bit more B&B damage, you're going to have those options. The second move, which is absolutely, I think, one of the most slept on custom moves that might change the character, provided it stays the same way in a big way, is Demon Dash. This is a 7-frame reversal charge move. So if you're point blank and touching 7 frames, this is going to be the fastest reversal special in the game, with the exception of Raiden's quick charge and then his discharge ability. The exception here is this doesn't require you to invest in it. It is literally just do it and it's 7 frames. You don't have to block moves the same way that Raiden does to charge it up. You just have it. So if I make Noob do like 1-1-3, which on block is minus 8, that's going to work. And it punishes a lot of moves that are not normally punishable. So, does anyone know if Noob Saibot has a move that's minus 7? I'll quickly find out because I want to demonstrate. It switches sides, yes, but for that utility, That's not bad. Like, remember, because like normally up until this point, -8, -8 is what is okay. Amp slide. All right, we'll do that then, because -8 is unsafe to buttons because even though like, there are 7-frame buttons and there is -7 strings and stuff, there is an extra frame of coming out of block or whatever it is to pressing a button. So 7-frame moves don't punish -7 attacks. 7-frame moves will punish -8 attacks. Reversal specials do not have that same 1 frame of delay. They just come out like normal. So Noob Saibot slide, which I don't think this variation actually has, so I can't. For the sake of showing it off, I'll make him seeing double because it's worth showing because this is the whole point of Demon Dash. So I'm gonna make him do that, which normally on block, if I control Scorpion and record him, point blank, then I block. Right, this is gonna be. Okay, -8. -8, but it has that pushback. But there you go. -8, but with that frame of pushback, normally is not being punished by anything, really. Not happening. Enter Demon Dash. Demon Dash will punish it. Forward 2-2-1. Is that, hang on. Because that will work as an example for me. That's -3. No, so it's not. But that is what people will do off this. Let's try. Because I know it punishes -7. I just don't know if Noob Saibot has anything -7 to show off. That's minus back forward 2. Yeah, wow, even from there. Yeah, so this move is going to become one of the best punishes in the game. Because of its speed, you know, it's definitely solid. It can be amplified as well, so you can make it a 15% punisher. And additionally, because of its speed, watch this. If I have the opponent break away from this, right? We've all seen that. 100 times. Check this out. There you go. Unbreakable damage off a forward 3 KB. Because they simply do not have the time to break away. It's too fast. So you're gonna be able to punish things that are normally safe, and you're gonna have a lot more unbreakable potential because of it. Overall, Demon Dash, very good move indeed. And then Demon Breath, which is the kind of, you know, advantage on hit, can be amplified for that extra kind of effect. Much less advantage on hit if you amp it, but I believe normal version on block -21, amp on block is -17. So it's still unsafe. It's a little bit less so, but I think it's less about safety on block and more about they don't expect you to amplify it, so you do, and they get caught. I think that's going to be the idea for it, provided it doesn't change, because again, we don't know how much of these moves are going to stay the same way and how much of them will change. But the real winner here is Demon Dash. Demon Dash is going to be the move that's going to have people the most interested, I think, in terms of just sheer utility. On the assumption that it stays 7 frames. They can make it 8 frames and it's still going to be really good, honestly. But if it does stay 7, you know, Rising Star was 7 frames for Johnny Cage before that was made in the variation. So, you know, they have changed it before. Don't know if they'll change it again. But overall, I think Scorpion's got some pretty decent unseen moves. Demon Dash especially. Noob Saibot, much less to talk about with him. Noob Saibot has, if I quickly change the variation I actually made, let's have a look. This move right here, Shadow Strike. I really don't need to talk about this much because Ketchup's actually already done a video on the channel. His like brawler / shotgun Noob Saibot variation that he's been looking at is basically this move. He goes into much more detail than I ever could need to. Shadow Strike is a single hitting attack that is completely safe on block. It is a low -6. You can throw it after pretty much anything on block to be safe. To be -6 is a low, so you know things like 1-1-2. Because of its animation, you know, 1-1 Shadow Strike, it's going to have those kind of elements. But this is basically a move that you can throw out for meterless safety. So your mid becomes safe. On hit, you're doing, you know, 13%, so not terrible damage. It can't be amplified. It is just a one-size-fits-all. It's basically like the range of your down 3 in front of you because the clone does it. This is just used for safety. So you can throw this on top of try short-hopping the strike. Okay, let me try that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you can short hop it, but I mean, under what circumstances are people doing that though? Who's short hopping Noob Saibot point blank? On block, is that a thing? I don't see that happening. I don't think that's being done, Ryan. I really don't think that's gonna be a thing. But somebody said you could. But off of what though? Off of, it's got to be something specific, right? Let me try like 1-1. Maybe try 1-1. I'll try 1-1-3. 1-1-3 this. Maybe that? I mean, if it's gonna be off anything, it'll be off this, and I don't know if I believe that. I mean, regardless, this is more detail than I think I would need to go into for this kind of video. The short of it is, 99% of the time, it's going to be used to make anything safe on block for no resources spent, for no resources cost at all. If you're running a variation like this is not a move you will pick a variation for, but it's something you will use to accommodate what else is in it. So, for example, as Ketchup has said in his video on Shotgun Noob Saibot, if you're running the double launchers, which I know a lot of Noob Saibot fans are doing, that's a very meter-intensive variation, right? So on block, you're going to want something to get you out of harm's way without spending resources. This is that option. So you will forego any long range or neutral control, but if you want ginormous damage on hit for 2 launchers and safety on block for no bar spent, this is the kind of thing Shadow Strike can help you with. I don't know outside of that what use I see it having. I think if you just want something that you can just do to be safe under whatever circumstances, go ahead. But overall, I think Noob Saibot as a character, much like Jax, is going to skyrocket with customs. Because people are playing Noob Saibot, they're playing Seeing Double, and considering it potentially a top 10, top 15 variation in the game, just because of the slide. No one is picking Seeing Double for air teleport. It's good, but it's situational, it's matchup dependent, and no one is picking it for that useless unblockable special. Seeing Double is gonna, or Noob Saibot generally, is gonna get so much better with customs, because you're gonna have damage, you're gonna have neutral, you could have like slide at the same time as, you know, Spirit Ball, so you've got like the normal projectile for full screen, and for anywhere closer, you've got the slide for like the mid projectile and the clones. Like for example, Ketchup's been doing Shadow Portal, so he's been doing launching teleport, slide, and Spirit Ball. So you've got full screen projectile for no bar, slide for utility and safety if you want to spend the bar on it, and you know, obviously the crushing blow and damage, all that good stuff. And then Shadow Portals for big punish damage. Big damage off your mid, big damage off back 3, big damage off 1-1-3. And then, because you can end anything you want in restand into low slide amp, you're still getting big 2-bar damage if you want it, but you're not having to spend 2 bars on every touch to be worth it. And you're getting the biggest damage that Noob Saibot can physically get. I've played against it a ton. It's a scary variation. It's really, I think it's really strong, and I'm excited to see more of it. But yeah, that's it for these characters. Shadow Strike and all of the flame related moves for Scorpion.